happened over there?
Investigate the reaver ship. Well, they probably had a bloody battle, or they had a bloody battle. I was gonna say either they betrayed each other, or something else came over and killed them. I said battle twice. Wow. Had some high things over here. So I hear Odin's spy over here. But not that clearly. Well, if I miss it, I miss it. Experience is not at the top of my list of things I care about anymore. I wish there was, like, still a few trees for me to grab. For my axe. Or even for Atreus' bow. But we pretty much got everything besides the last Chaos Blade level. Which makes me sad. Do I have any of the additional bonuses yet? No. It'd be nice to activate these. I wonder if it'll tell me when they're activated. Adds a medium range concussive blast that inflicts additional stun damage. That'd be fun. Increase resistance to interruption. I'm pretty sure a lot of those will end up doing that. What about my axe? That has a lot more bonuses for like getting the frost explosions, doing more frost damage. Jeez. We gotta explore that a little bit more. There's still plenty of normal crows around here. You get away for now, normal crows. But only because the murder of crows ability is so useful. Oh, right. I'm kind of like, I just looked away from my screen holding up. Meanwhile, Kratos is just like, well, are we gonna jump? Oh, something's over here. Yeah, it's just one chest, but a reward's a reward. Remember when we started off, we had like 15,000 hack silver. Now we're at almost 200,000. Ah, how times have changed. Boy, we are officially upper middle class adventurers. Or, well, we're lower middle class adventurers. We've got a bunch of money, but we don't really have a super fancy home. Something's gonna attack us here. I feel the cutscene. Yeesh. Someone particularly wanted this guy dead.
This is the sun.
That ghost son? How do you know?
The sigil. It matches the dagger we found in his father's back. He stood his ground, but it was not enough.
They betrayed him.
Betrayal begets betrayal. My guess, the young one murdering his dad didn't sit well with the others.
He thought himself ready to lead. It cost him his life.
I guess.
Look there, lad. By his feet.
The whetstone!
Wow, just sitting here.
Yes. They used it to smash his face in.
They did? Ew.
Well, I don't think Sindri's gonna be too happy about that. Oh, hey, Traveler. Anybody else? Yeah. Okay. Not having him bomb me this entire time. Who else? You up there? Yeah, I know. I'll deal with them. Whoa, he spun around real fast. All right. Woo! Almost got me. But at least we can still slice our way through them.
I wonder why they left this whetstone behind. If Sindri wants it, it must be really useful.
Well, lad, reavers have very specific priorities. If it's not shiny and you can't eat or drink it, might as well use it as a blunt object.
He's got a point there. All right, hold on. Shattered Gauntlet of Ages. An ancient relic of hell deemed too powerful to remain whole. Fragments of its former strength lie scattered throughout the realms. Whoa. So can I only, like, let me guess, I can only upgrade this gauntlet by getting all the pieces? Although it's a talisman. It's a talisman with an enchantment slot. How the fuck? Whoa. Oh. Alright. I basically just deck people in the face with it. It's not the thing I would prefer. But maybe I can get it upgraded to be pretty awesome. It's weird that a talisman has like sockets. So either we can upgrade it eventually to just have more armor and basically make it like gauntlets in and of itself, like things that we can wield, or we just upgrade the talisman. Okay, what else can we do here? Oh, there's the Odin spy. I think that might have been the one we were looking for, but we heard it from over there, and that one was way over here, so it's hard to tell. Alright. How much of this area can I explore without going all the way down to my boat? Oh! That's alright. I'll be here. Try again. Yeah, I didn't think so. I can't grab him, he's too far! The fuck was that? Joggers are weird, man. Okay. I wonder how much I've lost in points to enemies like that.
Boy,
When they
over
get
here.
stuck.
Yes, sir. There's a scroll here. It belonged to the sun. Wow, this goes on and on. Father, forgive me, filled with remorse, forget my actions.
Had he thought before taking action, there would be no need for regret, yes?
Yeah, maybe we should bring this to his father, back at the storeroom.
Okay. Return to Fafnir's storeroom. Time heals all. Oh yeah, I forgot the spirit was inside of Fafnir's storeroom. Wow. This entire time, he's just been sitting there being like, yeah. I'm just gonna sit here and be angry all the time. You guys can leave. I'm not gonna give up my boy. Alright, hold on now. A son's regret. Dad, while you were off hunting and pillaging, Granddad raised me. taught and cared for me. I loved him, and you stabbed him in the back. I hated you, but time has a way of changing things. The clan celebrated. They spat on his kind spirit, saw it as proof of weak leadership. As much as I hate to admit it, the Hralza from Mordor thrived with you at the helm. We'll just say the reavers. As a boy, I made an oath to the Norner that I would avenge him. My skill with the blade grew, and you finally began to notice me. We grew closer, but the Norner did not suffer broken oaths, not even those made by a grieving child. Their chest outside Fafnir's storeroom, it reminded me of that oath, so the cycle of betrayal continues. You killed the only father I ever knew, but even now, I regret my actions, and I am filled with remorse. Forgive me. Vandred. Yeah. Like Kratos said, wouldn't have been filled with regret. You didn't go off and kill your dad. What's over here? Ah. Well, the chest we saw in the distance. Okay. So I think I need to go back to Sindri, give him the whetstone, have him freak out that it's covered in brains and guts, or well, not really guts, but brains and stuff, and then I need to come back with the boat. Did I open up? I think I opened up the gate for the boat to come on through. Find a different exit. I mean, I've got the boat here, so I actually don't need to go all the way back to Sindri.
I see something down there. We could dock the boat here.
Dock the boat where? Oh, just Sindri's place? I was looking at a little bit of I'm looking for a lower area. Actually, is this Sindri's area? I guess not. This is the other side of that gate. Gotcha. Alright. Let me swap out my talisman before I forget. I don't know anything about this. And it's kind of alright, but I need to see where the other pieces are. Or upgrade it or something to really get an idea what it can do. I can also like look up information about it because it's weird. It's got sockets. And honestly, it makes me think of like the Infinity Gauntlet from just the Marvel universe. I doubt it's a reference to it, but if it was, that'd be pretty funny. Because it's got slots. It's a talisman item with slots. So if I could like slap things into it and make it more powerful, that'd be interesting. I don't know what I would put in there. It could also be just a talisman that lets you equip a lot more of your enchantments anyways. Because, yeah, if you're not using your talisman super actively, then why not give yourself a bunch of bonus slots for enchantments? That'd be nice. Okay, I think we got everything we can here. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Sindri, we did you a favor.
What's that down there?
Or are you gonna have one last thing for us to do? Like, we need you to clean off this in the cleanest lake in all of Midgard.
How did it go at the stronghold?
We found your whetstone.
Oh, wonderful! This staining is unusual.
The reavers used it to smash another reaver's face in.
Oh, wonderful. Here, for your trouble.
You know, he took that surprisingly well. All right, he gave us this pommel.
I can't wait to test out the new whetstone. It may not look like much, but it's practically humming with magic. I've needed a new one after my brother borrowed the last one. I saw him spit on it. "To lube it up," he said. I didn't ask for it back.
Well, I guess you can enjoy the bloodied up one more than the spit on one. Whatever makes you feel better.
To it.
Okay, so what can we do here? Tears lost unity belt. I guess I have the I can make that now, but what if I don't want to? What if I want to look at these other things? Okay. I can upgrade this for another enchantment slot for 55,000 hack silver and the dragon tears. I would need to look that up because I don't know anything about that. I'm not going to dump the more rare resources into it without knowing anything. What else can I do? We have this grip that I could upgrade with 1 Oblivion Stone, and then that's it. It's got the health burst, low perk activation chance to grant a health burst on any successful axe hit. That's kind of nice. Because it's not like I really use the Valkyries' might ability. I kind of forget that I even have it. That I have to like use the Executioner's Cleave and then slash people apart. I can neutral upgrade the grip of 10 Geost. Max that out. I need to grind. I need to get more resources so that way I don't have to be like, I don't know what I want.
Well, scrounge around a bit more and we'll build something then.
That's what I need to do. Alright. I guess we're getting to Fafnir's storeroom. Where's that again? Fafnir's storeroom is really fucking far. Okay. I need to take a portal to Fafnir's storeroom. I'm not boating all the way over there. Sorry about that, Sindri. I need the help. Oh, look at that. It's immediately up here.
Okay. Tell me again how Odin knew we were going to Jotunheim before we did.
Odin is extremely clever, you see. Nearly as clever as he thinks he is. And he's a collector of prophecies. If it's about the future, he adds it to his collection. Helps him style himself as all-seeing and all-knowing. But of course, the idea is control. Control of the future, control of his fate. He'd control every realm of every land in every world if he could. Every potential pocket of resistance, he seeks to eliminate. Even if you've never posed a threat before, he may think one day you might. So you see, it's not important how he knew before you did. It's important that he was right.
Huh. What a jerk. Odin collects prophecies, tries to control fate by knowing the future. Maybe he thinks we'll pose a threat someday. Or at least he knows we're looking for a way to Jotunheim. Yeah. Would the Norse mythology be able to see prophecies about us? I guess in this universe they would probably. After all, if the worlds were mixed up well enough that Tyr was able to travel very casually to Greece and Egypt and all that, then really this all just takes place in one world, and different mythologies are just kind of like layered on top of another. For whatever reason.
I wish Mom were here.
And I'm not fully sure why. Oh, hey.
Focus up.
That was that!
See, the worst part about this Executioner Cleave is not even consistent. Look at that. Oh, there we go. Stupid moderate chances. Come on. Do your super fast running.
I don't think so!
Or try to attack my son. See how well that works for you.
It is over.
Okay. So where... Oh, it's just right at the front. I was gonna say, where is the treasure? And then I remembered the goat head. I'm like, well, is it in the front? And I was right. I guessed it right. What is this? Eye of Runic Mastery. Taking damage during a runic attack reduces damage taken by 15%, stacks up to 50%. Yeah. That's nice. It's really nice. I just would rather take 0 damage while using runic attacks. And not have that be like a buff, just make that the norm. I just kind of like when I can use my cool abilities and have some invincibility frames for them. Just used to the idea. Too used to the idea. If I can sit there ripping an enemy in half while like 50 dudes wail on me and not actually do any damage,
I wish Mom were here.
why can't I just slam down my fist at the same time? Or slam down my axe?
What are you fools doing back here? Come to pilfer my boots and small clothes?
Nope, we're here to tell you about your son's fate.
We found your son. He was betrayed too. And we found part of his journal. It sounded like he regretted killing you.
Fat lot of good that does me. How'd he go out? He die fighting?
We found 4 corpses near his. They were decapitated.
Ha! Vandrid always did keep his sword nice and sharp. A lesson he picked up from me. He's a backstabbing bastard, but knowing he's in Valhalla sets me at ease. Thanks.
Alright.
We did a good thing. I'm glad we came back here.
That thief did not deserve the peace you gave him.
Maybe so. Still, it feels good to help people. Even the dead ones.
So much like your mother.
Yeah, I'm happy too. We got an achievement for it. Which means I think we did all the favors for spirits. Which makes me sad because I was hoping to run into at least 1 or 2 spirits along the way to, like, say, Brock's mission. But I guess we were a lot closer to the end of wrapping things up than I thought. Which is... it's a good thing we were being cautious about things, because it really does feel like we're very close to the end. We got a Jotunheim. I think that's the point of no return. Because it only makes sense. And it's literally only like a teleport away, basically.
Atreus, follow me.
So with that done, what other favors do I have? I have the one for the dwarf. Bring the Valkyrie helms to the council. Oh, that's what they want me to do. They want me to bring all those helmets to those chairs. Got you. Well, then I guess that means I need to kill the vampires, the Valkyries. On reward, chance to drop Valkyrie armor, epic loot, and upgrade materials. So is it randomized what I get from them? Shoot. I still don't know, like, what's randomized in this game and what's, like, guaranteed and what chest and all that. So, a little sad for it. Okay. So where do I have to go for Brock's mission? I have to head down. So I'm going to teleport to the Muspelheim gateway. And then look around, because I still need to light up some torches or braziers. I should also look at this... enchantment that I just got. You know what? Let's go to Niflheim's tower. I think that might be the one that I'm missing. It only makes sense that Niflheim's tower is not lit up because I didn't have the Niflheim cipher.
Amir, what else did the serpent tell you when you spoke? Kinda sounded important.
I'm sure it's nothing. He just said the boy seemed familiar to him.
Me? That's impossible.
Oh, I quite agree. Unless, perhaps, he refers to something yet to be. It is said that when Jormungandr and Thor battle at Ragnarok, their clash so violently shakes the Tree of Life that it splinters, casting the serpent backward through time, even before his own birth.
What?
That is
What?
madness.
Well, I did say not to concern yourself.
So, is this one from the future? Jormungandr and the World Serpent has already fought Thor in Ragnarok and was knocked back in time to now. That, or Mimir is insane. Look, I will take things at face value. Oh, and look at that.
All right, last one.
I was right.
Healed her. Look. That should really help us fight the rest of the corrupted Valkyries.
Oh wow, reduces all damage from Valkyries attacks by 5%. Yeah, if that was 10%, I'd be a lot more excited, but 5%'s a nice start. Okay, hold on now. I want to equip one of these. What can I get rid of? I'm gonna get rid of the axe throwing ones. I mean, look at this. Tier Shard, +6 to everything. That's really nice. And then we have another socket that I want to clear out. The Mark of the Ranger, I think? Yeah, I don't need that. Although, with that said... Yeah, no, we can replace that with the Valkyrie damage. That just means we have to look around a little bit more for the hidden gates. Show entrances. Thankfully, they still have some markers that we can kind of like filter through. All right. Where are the gates? Let's see. Defeat the remaining of Valkyries. I don't remember where the other hidden gateways are. What are the icons for it even? Because we've actually done like half of them. So it's really just a matter of like looking for the rest and knocking those out. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go back to the codex, or not the codex, the goals, and we're going to mark that favor or labor for the hidden chambers. Oh, I can't mark it. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna look it up then, because we know where the hidden chambers, or we ran into the hidden chambers. Those are the ones I'm trying to find. I just don't know what it looks like on the map, and this is just kind of a flurry of icons, and that's not very useful to me. Alright. I looked up the other hidden chamber locations because I didn't want to sit here just like staring at a map for like hours, not knowing where to go when I'm trying to wrap up stuff. So, thankfully, now I know. Apparently there is one somewhere back here. I think somewhere near Wildwood's Edge. So we're gonna go ahead and teleport to that.
Why is Odin so desperate to find a way into Jotunheim anyway?
He's convinced the giants hold the key to changing his fate when Ragnarok comes. They are the Aesir's oldest enemies, after all, and it's their army that's supposed to do him in the end. But more than that, he covets their gifts of prophecy. He wants to know what they know and see what they see. So much suffering could have been avoided if his insatiable curiosity was not so much stronger than his wisdom.
What do you mean?
Remind me to tell you why they call him the Lord of the Hanged.
Lord of the Hanged. Is it because he just killed so many people? Odin's interests in Jotunheim. He fears the giants at Ragnarok and wants their prophecies of the future. Giants are the best at prophecy? Ask Mimir later why they call Odin Lord of the Hanged. Well, I think we might be doing that like immediately, because I might have gone to the wrong location. I might have had to go back to the home gate and look around there. So we're going right back into the gateway, where thankfully there are conversations.
So why do they call Odin the Lord of the Hanged?
That refers to a modest example of Odin's thirst for knowledge. The time he spent 9 days a dead man. Aye, hung himself by the neck from Yggdrasil's branches, put his spear through his own side, and bled down into the Well of Destiny. He roamed the realms of the dead and plundered the World Tree of its secrets, until I think quite rightly it got fed up with him and sent him back to the land of the living. Did I not mention he was barking mad?
He killed himself to learn information. Jeez. Odin spent 9 days dead, hanging from Yggdrasil, the World Tree, for the wisdom of life and death and destiny. He goes really far to get what he wants. Yeah, I hope we can't take him out. But if we don't, at least we can get a God of War 2? I would have liked it if they had just called this God of War 4. Would have made sense. Alright. Aha! This is what I am looking for. All I did was look up Hidden Chambers God of War. And the first thing I found was really just pictures of the hidden chamber doors and like text describing where they are. So I didn't know the exact actual location. It's just like, oh, it's in the Wild Woods part. And I'm like, and I had to look again and be like, oh, later on in the paragraph it says around home. Oops. Whoops. This guy's immune to damage. I was using some of his more extreme abilities on Atreus. Wasted moves. He can come back pretty darn easily. The fact that these guys are level 4 gives me hope. Gives me hope that maybe I won't get my ass handed to me by the Valkyrie in here. Whoops, my bad. At least there's only one of them. So really I just have to sit here and keep an eye out for when he does any of his bullshit and either block it or parry it. And then he can't do shit. Unless he was like 2 or 3 levels above me. Then he could do a lot. So what's over here past the hidden chamber? Hey, this is the area where we fought the troll. I wonder if anything shows up here after that. Just for the sake of having enemies here. The answer is no, not really. Well, at least the fires haven't burned down the forest. They've been here for a while after all. So I'm pretty sure we saw this before. This is one of the hidden chambers we knew about. It was at the beginning of the game. We had absolutely no way to know what was coming. But we're making the trek back. Or at least the fast travel back. Can you imagine if they were like, you know what, we want you to walk all the way back home. It wasn't gonna happen.
Can't believe it was next to Mother's garden this whole time. No wonder we can never get in there.
Yeah, apparently we did some pretty special tech to get here. Hidden Chamber of Odin. Oh, time to deal with another Valkyrie. Let's pull out my handy dandy Leviathan axe. I gotta kill the Valkyries.
Odin
What?
wants to prevent Ragnarok, but the serpent's already been there and seen it. So hasn't he already failed?
Fate's a tricky thing, lad. And Odin's just arrogant enough to think he can get the best of it.
Fate is another lie told by the gods. Nothing is written that cannot be unwritten.
On that, brother, you and the Allfather may just agree. Even if he can't prevent Ragnarok, he still hopes to learn enough details to influence the outcome. Remind me later to tell you about the wolves.
The wolves? Odin thinks he can beat fate and change Ragnarok, even though the serpent's fate already been through it. Father doesn't think that much of fate either. Another lie told by the gods. So they have that in common. I had to battle my fate to reach this point, young man. If I wasn't able to change my fate, you wouldn't exist. Because the gods' plans for me varied greatly. But at the same time didn't. I feel like Ascension really did kind of throw half of that into the wind. They're like, oh yeah, it was our entire plan for Kratos to be powerful enough to like destroy Olympus. I liked it when we just gained that power on our own. And we just said, nope, fuck you gods, I'm not gonna roll over and just die for you or serve your whims. That was nice. Oh. Oh shit. It's not a good sign that there's a level 7 Draugr down here. That means this Valkyrie could be level 7. Oh shit, I just used my birds. I didn't mean to do that. Darn it. I'll just have to get through this fight without him. And that's fine by me. Alright, Valkyrie. Which one are you? Oh. There's no Valkyrie in here. It's a realm tear? Huh.